Hello, wonderful students. Welcome to our online English class. Whether you are here to improve your skills, gain confidence, or explore the language in new ways, this course is designed to help you achieve your goals. Get ready to engage in dynamic lessons, interactive activities, and meaningful discussions. I'm excited to guide you on the journey to mastering English. You're welcome to today's lesson. This course is proudly brought to you by Egota Learning Platform. Our topic for today is English consonant sounds. Today we will be looking at English consonant sounds that have double letters and that have special symbols. In our previous class, we were able to look at those consonant sounds that have single letters, and we categorize them based on the fact that they are made up of just a single letter, making a single sound. But today we are going to be looking at those ones that are made up of two letters, although those two letters make up only one consonant sound, but it is characterized by the formation of two letters. It is formed by two letters, and some have special symbols. So we will be looking at consonant sounds with double letters and special symbols in today's class. By the end of today's lesson, you should be able to clearly identify consonant sounds based on categories. You should be able to clearly identify consonant sounds based on categories. In my previous class, I have been able to put you through some categories of consonant sounds, and in today's class, I will be mentioning them again. So by the end of today's class, you should be able to clearly identify them than the initial class. 2. You should be able to identify consonant sounds with double letters and special symbols, and you should be able to give examples of them. Then 3. You should be able to mention examples of consonant sounds with special symbols and also give examples. You should be able to mention examples of consonant sounds with special symbols and give examples in words in today's lesson. Okay, let's begin straight away. In my previous video, I told you that consonant sounds are speech sounds that are produced by obstructing the airflow in the vocal tract through the tongue, the teeth, the lips, the velum, or the palate. We were able to establish that consonant sounds are speech sounds that are produced whenever there is an obstruction in the airflow in the vocal tract, either obstruction with the tongue, obstruction with the teeth, obstruction with the lips, obstruction with the velum, or obstruction with the palate. Whenever there is an obstruction, some level of obstruction, any sound we produce at that time is going to be a consonant sound. So, consonant sound production is characterized by obstruction of airflow. And when you always remember that whenever you define consonant sounds, it will be easy for you to differentiate between consonant sounds and vowel sounds. In my previous video, I told you that there are different categories into which we can classify consonant sounds according to how they are pronounced and according to their places of articulation. So I would want you to examine this chart on your screen very well. Examine it very well, study it very well in order to be able to categorize each of these consonant sounds in English according to their place and manner of articulation. Alright, so I'm going to talk about some of them. You will remember that in my previous video, I mentioned that under manner of articulation, that is, when we are describing how a particular consonant sound is produced, we will be talking about manner of articulation. That is the meaning of manner of articulation. So under manner of articulation, we have the plosives, we have the fricatives, we have the affricates, we have the nasals, and we have the approximants. Alright, so under manner of articulation, we have consonant P, and consonant B. Under the pluses, we have consonant P and consonant B. And under place of articulation, when we're talking about place of articulation, we are trying to talk about the place, that is the organs of speech that are involved in pronouncing these speech sounds. And that is what we refer to as place of articulation. The organs of speech that are coming together to pronounce or produce a particular sound. So under that, we have the bilabials, we have the labiodentals, we have the dentals, we have the alveolars, we have the post-alveolars, we have the palatals, we have the velars, and we have the glottals. So these are the categories of consonant sounds based on their places of articulation. So now quickly let us look at the bilabials. We have P and B. Under the bilabials, in the first column, we have P and B. So if you are going to describe P and B as relating to their place and manner of articulation, you are going to refer to them as bilabial plosives. I believe you're getting that. P is a bilabial plosive. B is also a bilabial plosive. Okay, then let us also look at under that bilabial, we have Remember, we said that is a nasal sound. So, is a nasal sound and it's also a bilabial sound. The two lips are coming together to produce So, it is a bilabial nasal. A bilabial nasal. Why? Is a fricative, is also a fricative, so, and both of them are labiodental sounds, so we will refer to and v as labiodental fricatives. Labiodental fricatives, that is the category of and v according to place and manner of articulation. Alright, so I want you to quickly study all the speech sounds in this chart according to their place and manner of articulation, such that anytime you want to describe or give technical names to the sound, you will be able to give technical names. So whenever you are asked to write a bilabial plosive, you know we are referring to consonant P. And whenever you are asked to write a bilabial nasal, you know we are referring to consonant M, and so on and so forth. So our first consonant with a special symbol is consonant th. Consonant th. Consonant sound th. It is a dental fricative. A dental fricative. And we have examples as bath. B-A-T-H. Bath. So it is wrong for you to say baths. No. Remember, TH. The TH there sounds th. So bath, thin, authority, enthusiasm. Bath, thin, authority, enthusiasms. So those are the examples of words under the speech sound. Okay, so having discussed the voiceless dental fricative, we will be discussing the voiced dental fricative the. So avoid saying d, avoid calling it th. It is the. Remember, it is voiced. So we have WITH with, THIS this, rather and although, with, this, rather, although, with, this, rather, although. Then we also have another special symbol consonant sound, and that special symbol consonant sound is sh. Take note of how it is written. It is written like an S, but it is not an S. It is pronounced as sh. It is a post-alveolar fricative sound. A voiceless post-alveolar fricative sound. It is pronounced somewhere after the alveolar ridge. Alright, so examples of words that can be formed from it are shop, majority of the time, it is represented by words that have SH in them. However, we have some other exceptions, like words like ocean. Ocean. We have insurance, represented by S in that word. Insurance. Information. Information, represented by T in that word. Shop, ocean, insurance, and information. Another sound like it is the one we are seeing on the screen presently. It is pronounced as Z. It usually sounds like a vibrating Z, but it is not a vibrating Z. It is not a Z. It is pronounced as Z. Z. It is a voiced post-alveolar fricative, and it is represented by words like usual, usual, beige, beige, measure, measure, television, television. So it is not television, it is television, television, usual, beige, measure, and television. The next one here is a double letter consonant sound. It is written as if we are writing T and S together, but that is how it is written. So we have ch, 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 ch. It is a stronger form of sh. So this one is ch, ch, ch. It is a voiceless alveolar fricative. It is a voiceless alveolar fricative, and it is represented by words such as child, child, the CH in child, the CH in beach, the CH in teacher, and the T in question. Child, beach, teacher, and question. Then we also have another special symbol consonant sound represented by two letters, and it is pronounced as J, 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 as in job, Jews, Jews, gentle, gentle, orange, orange, job, Jews, gentle, orange, job, Jews, gentle, orange. Then we also have a nasal sound. It is a voiced velar nasal, a voiced velar nasal, because the pronunciation usually takes place somewhere around the velum. Okay, so it is called a voiced velar nasal sound, and that is why whenever we want to pronounce it, the velum is lowered to pronounce the sound, and so we pronounce it as and we have words like sing, sing, thing, thing, English, English, incredible, incredible. Take note that sometimes it is very usual to mistake this sound with the N sound. However, the N sound takes place somewhere at the alveolar ridge, together with the tongue and the alveolar ridge come together to pronounce the N sound. However, the sound is pronounced somewhere at the back of the mouth with the velum lowering down to block the flow of air, and then the air is redirected through the nostrils to produce the velar sound. So the examples once again are sing, thing, English, and incredible. Sing, thing, English, and incredible. Having been able to successfully examine all the consonant sounds in English, those ones with single sound, and those ones with double letters, and those ones with special characters. Alright, we have successfully come to the end of consonant sounds, and I would want you to go and practice. Go and practice words as many as possible, give more examples as we have done in today's class, and ensure that you master the pronunciation, the usages, the peculiarities of the sound. especially when you see them in words. Okay, so your ability to identify these sounds when they are used in words is what will define your level of mastery of each of the sounds. Okay, so we are going to be looking at some WAEC questions. 1. Identify the place and manner of articulation of the initial consonant sound in the word cheap. Remember, when we're talking about initial consonant sounds, we're talking about consonant sounds at the beginning of the word, and that is consonant ch. So what is the place and manner of articulation of consonants ch? Okay, is it a bilabial plosive? Is it a dental fricative? Is it a palatal affricate? Is it a velar nasal? Okay, so the answer is option C. It is a palatal affricate because the production of the sound takes place somewhere at the hard palate. The production takes place somewhere at the hard palate, and there is a frictional noise as a result of the fact that the air coming from the lungs is coming out with some noise, with some friction. So we call it a palatal affricate sound, and that is why the correct option is C. Another question: which consonant sound is in the word sheep? We are talking about the first sound in the word sheep. Which consonant sound is in the word sheep? Sheep. Is it consonant sh, consonant ch, consonant th, or consonant f? Which consonant sound is in the word sheep? Okay, so the correct answer to that question is sh, is the correct answer, and that is option A. Option A, sh. Identify the consonant sound in the word chase. Chase. Identify the consonant sound, that is the first consonant sound in the word chase. Okay, so the correct answer to that question is sh, is the correct answer, and that is option A. Option A, sh. Identify the voiceless fricative in the word thin. Identify the voiceless fricative sound in the word thin. The voiceless fricative sound in the word thin. So the correct option to that question is option C, which is pronounced as it is a voiceless fricative. There is a friction coming out of the sound whenever we pronounce it because the tongue is coming in between the upper and the lower front teeth to produce and the vocal cords do not vibrate when we pronounce the sound, and so it is a voiceless fricative sound. Which word begins with a voiced consonant? Which word begins with a voiced consonant in each of these words? Is it option A, put, option B, sit, option C, bat, option D, chat? Which word begins with a voiced consonant sound? Okay, so the correct answer is option C. Option C begins with consonant B. 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 B is a voiced consonant sound. It is a voiced consonant sound. P is a voiceless consonant sound, so that cannot be the answer. S is a voiceless consonant sound. Ch is also a voiceless consonant sound. But B is a voiced consonant sound because the vocal cords vibrate when we pronounce B. B. So option C is the correct answer. Identify the place of articulation for the consonant sound k. What is the place of articulation for the consonant sound k? Is it a labiodental? Is it a velar? Is it an alveolar? Is it a dental sound? The correct answer to that question is option B. Option B, that is velar. K is a velar sound. Okay, because the production of k takes place somewhere around the velum. The velum is usually lowered. Whenever you want to pronounce k, the velum is lowered to block the airflow coming from the lungs. And so that is why we refer to it as a velar sound. What is the manner of articulation for the consonant sound f? Is it a plosive, a fricative, an affricate, or a nasal sound? Consonant sound f. The consonant sound f is a fricative sound. It is a fricative sound. The upper front teeth and the lower lips are coming together to block the flow of air coming from the lungs. And so there is a frictional noise when we pronounce consonant sound f, and that is the characteristics of fricatives. So the correct answer to that question is fricative. Alright, we have come to the end of today's class. Thank you all for your active participation in today's consonant sound class. I hope you have gained a deeper understanding of how consonant sounds work and how they can improve your pronunciation and communication skills. Remember to practice regularly, as consistency is the key to mastering these sounds. Keep applying what you have learned, and don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm looking forward to seeing your progress in our next session. Have a great day. You all, thank you very much for listening.